Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. And how are you today? Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. It's daily CRUMB to help me along your way. Hey, 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 hey. Hey. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time of the day this is for you, and welcome to the Daily CRUMB with me, your friendly, freaky ass, Sweetgrass water medicine woman, also Christianna, the superstar, this beautiful divine being right here, and welcome all you beautiful divine beings right here too. And how grows it with you? Hey, 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 it's a Saturday. Saturday night's alright. Alright. Woo. Of course, it's not Saturday night yet. Here, for me. Anyways. So Saturday morning. Saturday morning cartoons. Remember those? Oh, those were so fun. Pinky and the Brain comes from. What are we going to do today, Brain? Same thing we do every day, Pinky. Try to take over the world. Trying to infect the world with happiness. That's what I'm trying to do. Infect you with joy. Every girl, every boy. Swinging, swinging. Okay, now my hat. I just put my snowman on it, and it makes me shake my head lots because of the jingle. He waves. And like it, looks like he's riding my motorcycle there. Look at that. And the little moose over there. Little phoenix, little pearl, the little footprints, my little dented halo. Oh, and I got stuff over my head like that. I'm sorry. I don't like the bigger buttons on the back. I want to take those off. I like these little pewters and stuff like that. They all have meaning. See this River Queen? Because I was on the River Queen down the mighty Mississippi. That's right. I was 19. I had just turned 19, still a baby. When I had my first baby in my belly, and I didn't know until I got home from that trip. Woo-hoo. Affirmation, see, inspiration, affirmation again. So it's not three, just the one. Short and sweet like me. Your compassion does not include yourself. It is incomplete. Jack Kornfield. That's the chicken soup for the soul guy. Forgive yourself for yesterday's mistakes. Practice gratitude for the present moment. Forgive yourself for yesterday's mistakes and practice gratitude for the present moment. That's an 11. That's a master number, but isn't that hard? There's so much on this forgiveness and forgiving others, and sometimes the hardest to forgive is ourselves, right? We're hard on ourselves, or with critics, or whatever. Sometimes maybe that's the biggest one that we need to offer that forgiveness to, is to our own selves, right? Can we ask that little inside to forgive these adults on the outside for continuing those things that didn't work? For continuing to go hide and let the child drive the bus. I don't know. What's that for you? Let's practice gratitude for this present moment. I made a mistake. I was able to learn from it. I was able to grow from it. And I'm grateful for that. I know that's the hardest one for me. All those things. And of course, those other ones would love to just do, look at yourself. Well, I always do look at myself, and they just heap it on and heap it on and heap it on. And we all make mistakes as parents, as people. I'll do things that we're not so proud of. And what do? Do we hide out then from that? Or do we stand up? Because sometimes that's the bravest thing to do, is to go admit you made a mistake. And to go make amends for that, especially if it's hurt somebody else. But that's how you strengthen those relationships too, right? That's how we strengthen relationships. If we've done something, right? We go, hey, right? I see my responsibility in this, right? We had a misunderstanding. I didn't hear, or I was listening, or I was was thinking about what I was going to say more than I was listening. Whatever that is, it's owning it, owning our part in that, taking our responsibility. Okay, because relationships aren't one-way streets. No, it's not about all one. Okay, so that's how we practice that. Own up to that. Maybe start with something little mistakes that we can own up to. I practice that with my children too. I broke up something of theirs and I'm like, oh, I didn't mean to. My daughter had this little clip and I closed the wrong side and it broke the thing. And I said, look at what I want to show you. I didn't hide that I broke this. I showed you. And I'm really sorry. Try to teach them by example like that too. So if you break something, don't just hide it. You come up and say, look, I broke this and I'm really sorry. What can I do to fix it? How can I fix it? Right? That's the thing. Doing something to make amends. What is that, right? How can we forgive ourselves? What is it that we need to do to forgive ourselves? Look at that. I've had to look at my humanness. Accept that and give myself that. We all make mistakes. That's okay. We don't need to be punished the rest of our lives for them, okay? We can forgive ourselves. And that's okay. Can we practice that, right? We're extending that compassion to ourselves that we would give to others. Do you do that? I do know. Thank you for practicing gratitude for this present moment. I have another chance to learn. I have another chance to make up for this. Right? Keep making the same mistake, make a mistake. Hey. Becomes to a point where it's not a mistake anymore. It becomes a choice, right? So let's look at that and empower ourselves. Let's see now. This is a mistake and I'm continuing to choose this in my life. This is no longer a mistake because I'm continuing to choose that. We have those reputations. Look at that, a 7 and a 7. They can be stinky. And you know what? 100 people, you have 100 different reputations. The reputation is not as important as that character. Building that character, that personality, that who you are within. Who is that a little, right? That's how we get that empowerment. Connecting with that original source inside, right? Focus on that character and who we truly are. Because when we know we are one with the divine, we see that all are one with the divine, we're going to start, treating each other. We're going to see that divine in each other. We're going to treat each other's sacred space. We're going to respect each other more. Maybe. I don't know, but that all begins within, right? How much you respect yourself is all the respect you can have for anyone else. I don't know. What is that? So we get our usable energy, being ourselves, integrating that all, seeing our mistakes, seeing how we made up for it, seeing how we can grow from that, forgiving ourselves, rolling with those punches, and we have that usable energy. Because we keep beating ourselves up. What do you want to use that energy for? To keep beating yourselves up? And how do you feel then? How does it feel then? Right? Do you think somebody else should be punished over and over and over again? So why are you punishing yourself when you've allowed somebody else? Eh? I don't know. What is that for you? Giving that compassion to yourself that you give to somebody else. Oh, hit popped. Whoa. Woohoo. I made the mistake of wishing that I was older and had more gray hair to make the other one more comfortable for being with somebody so much younger. But don't do that again. Careful what you wish for, people. Okay? I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you what. Okay, so was this a 43? No, that was an 11. I thought I saw 43 here somewhere, but I didn't. There's this 34, but that equals that 7. That's self-reliance. We have to rely on ourselves to open up. And maybe we think that we have to do it all ourselves. We have to do it all ourselves, right? Spirit's always got our back because that's all we give that. Turn around and open up, right? So we have to rely on ourselves to be able to open and ask for that help, right? To do those deep dives inside to see where we have squashed ourselves, where we haven't given ourselves that same compassion, where we have not forgiven ourselves. And look at that. Are you holding unforgiveness for that baby? For having these behaviors that got you to the adult that you are now? Well, I don't know. We can be grateful for those behaviors, but now they're holding us back. So we can see the wisdom in that. Okay, we can see the wisdom. And sometimes were they mistakes, or maybe they were just ways that we knew how to grow, because that's what we were shown, right? To survive. Now we want to thrive. So these behaviors aren't going to help us to thrive. So how can we change that now? How can we forgive ourselves? What do we need to forgive ourselves for? Why have we not forgiven ourselves yet? I don't know. We can keep going on, whatever. Keep it simple, sweetie. Okay? You're a human being. You've had mistakes. All right, let's get up and try again. All right, shake it off. Shake it off. All right, but we don't want to just skip by it or whatever. No resolution comes if we just, oh, we'll just ignore it and then we'll just carry on and think that it just goes away. But there is no resolution. Okay, we do need to have those hard conversations, and that's how we build those trusts and those healthy relationships, is having those hard conversations. And with ourselves first, right? Doing that, begin within, and then share that out. Okay, beautiful beings, what is that for you? Are you giving yourself the same compassion that you're showing everybody else? Oh no. Check within you, beautiful beings. That's 11 right now. Ah, biggest heart hugs ever. Yes, thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do. Because you know what? This world needs you just to be you, fully, holy, and true. Don't let this world miss out. 1111 on all that's you. So glad you're here. So glad you choose to stay every day. Let's grow, grow, grow. Slow, slow, slow. Make this another wonderful, blessed day. I love you all. Mwah! Thank you, thank you. Thank you.